Hi guys, welcome to the video. As you can tell, this is just going to be a typical week in my life reading vlog. I'm just going to show you everything that I'm reading this week because I feel like this is a pretty popular thing on Instagram. I love making these videos on Instagram where I show you what I read every day and how many pages I read and just kind of what a typical reading week looks like for me. But I know that they're popular on YouTube as well, but I've never done this vlog on here, so I thought it was time because I thought it would be fun, and B, I feel like my reading habits have changed recently, so I thought it'd be fun just to show you how a typical reading week goes for me in the life that I'm living right now. So it is a Monday morning. It's a beautiful rainy Monday. I live in California where there's the hurricane coming, so not a great thing, but for me personally, I'm living for this rain. I woke up to it and like instant serotonin boost. I was so excited, but it's raining. I have my pumpkin spice coffee. I have on some cozy reading sprints, and the book I'm reading is very contradictory to all this. I am reading People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, which is obviously more of like a summery vibe book, and it is technically still summer, but to me it is now fall. It's raining. I'm drinking pumpkin spice. It's fall now, but I need to finish this book and I'm absolutely loving it. So the goal today is to finish this. I'm on page 183, so I'm like exactly halfway through, and I think I can do that today. So that's the goal. I'm so excited to just sit here on a cozy rainy day today and read this and hopefully finish it. I'm literally obsessed with Poppy and Alex. Like, they're so cute. I'm loving all these vacations that they're going on. It's just really fun. It's one of those books that makes me feel like I'm traveling, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna go continue reading this and sit in my cozy little environment right now and just have a great day. So I will probably talk to you guys when I finish this book. Who knows if I'll read anything else today. If I do, I'll let you know, obviously, because that's the whole point of this video. But I'm gonna go sit and read and check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, hello guys. It is 5 p.m. and I just finished People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I have now, let me do the math. I read 179 pages, so that's where we're at so far for this week. It is still Monday, but 179 pages so far, and I loved this book. I thought it was so good. I love Poppy and Alex. I said already, as individuals, I feel like we got really deep dives into their characters and got to learn a lot about them, but I also just thought their banter was so good and their relationship was so cute. There was a scene in here where Alex takes care of Poppy when she's sick, and I am such a sucker for books with like scenes like that where they're taking care of somebody when they're sick, and it was done in such a sweet way. I just loved this book so much. Also, I feel like Emily Henry books, this is the third one I've read so far, and I feel like sometimes I've had a hard time getting into the books, but this one was the easiest for me to get into. I just immediately was like, my attention was grabbed, I wanted to read more, and I just really enjoyed this one. There were so many good quotes. I didn't start tabbing it until about halfway through, but there were so many things that just made me like sit there and think about it because it was such a beautiful quote, or so beautifully said. But there was something that Emily Henry wrote in the end in the reader's guide, like after the actual book, and I just wanted to read you part of it because I thought it was so beautiful. But she said, "This is ultimately a book about home, about finding it, about staying in it, about wrapping your arms tightly around it and breathing it in until it fills up your lungs. It's about a world built for two, the magical Venn diagram formed by a special friendship. You, me, and the sacred overlap called us. So while we might not be able to hop on an airplane or stuff ourselves into a Greyhound seat, scour Groupon for discounted country music themed motels and questionably safe water taxi services, I hope this book carries you somewhere magical. I hope it lets you feel ocean breezes in your hair and smell spilled beer on a karaoke bar's floor. And then I hope it brings you back, that it brings you home and fills you with a ferocious gratitude for the people you love. Because really, it's less about the places we go than the people we meet along the way. But most of all, it's about the ones who stay, who become home." That just made me like want to cry because I thought it was such a beautiful thing to say, but also that is the epitome of what this book was about. Like, that is what the point of this book was, and it just made me really happy to read. So this was a 5-star read for me, possibly my favorite Emily Henry book so far. I don't know, maybe it's too soon to tell, but I absolutely love this, and I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe it just got me out of my reading slump. Did it just get me out of my reading slump? I don't know. It might be a little soon to say so, but I think it might have. I'm really excited to pick the next book. I don't know what I'm gonna read next yet. We're gonna find out together, I guess, but I'm excited to move on to the next one because this one just made me so happy. Now I just want to keep reading all day. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. It's Tuesday, and I just wanted to kind of update you on what ended up happening last night. I did start a new book. I started Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is going to be my third Taylor Jenkins Reid book, and I've been saying I wanted to read it during the summer all year, and it just seemed really fitting because this book takes place during the summer in August, so it's August right now. I figured it just made sense. So I'm reading it now. I did read 26 pages of it last night, meaning I read a total of 206 pages yesterday. So that's really good, feeling really good about it. But yeah, this one's really interesting so far. It follows Mick Riva's children, Mick Riva from The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it's very intriguing and kind of mysterious so far, and I'm just having a really good time. So this is what I'll be reading today, and I'm just gonna see how far I can get. Okay, hi guys. I think it's been a couple days since I talked to you. I'm pretty sure the last time we talked was on Tuesday, because I've just been really busy. I've been working long days and I haven't had a lot of time to talk, and I also haven't had a lot of time to read. On Tuesday I read to page 62, meaning I read 36 pages that day, and then yesterday I read to page 108, so I read 46 pages yesterday. Not a lot, but also not too bad considering I was really busy all day, so I'm still happy with it. But I'm really enjoying this book so far. Like I said, I'm on page 108, so I'm like a third-ish of the way through, and I still don't like Mick Riva any more than I did in The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but I absolutely adore his wife, and his kids are really fun to learn about, so I'm having a good time. It is fitting those summer vibes. I'm kind of trying to get away from the summer vibes, but I'm still happy that I'm reading it. The reason I'm trying to get away from the summer vibes is because today I am a happy camper. Starbucks rolled out their fall drinks today. It is officially fall in my head. We have the pumpkin spice, the apple crisp. We have all of that at Starbucks again, and that's what I'm on my way to go get. I am going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to get my cute little fall drink. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read this book as much as I can. I'm kind of dressing for the fall weather. I have on like a sort of light sweatshirt and jeans because it's still warm here, but I wanted to dress for the occasion. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense to be drinking a fall drink and not be at least sort of dressed for fall. So I have a day off today. All I really plan to do today is read this, get my Starbucks drink, and edit a vlog, and it's just gonna be a really chill day. I'm really excited for it. Also, on a reading note, I used to listen to audiobooks all the time, like last year and the year before, but I've only listened to one this year, and I'm thinking I might want to get back into them so I can listen like in the car and stuff, because I miss reading, and I feel like that would be a good way to get some more books in, but I just don't know what. So if you have any good audiobook recs, feel free to leave them below. I would love to hear them because I'm looking for some good ones. I'm gonna go jump in the car, go to Starbucks, and read this book and get my fall drink. I've been waiting so long for this. I am just so excited. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. It's Friday morning, and I literally just popped out of bed 2 minutes ago, so that's why I look like I just got out of bed, because I did. But I just wanted to really quickly update you guys before I get started with my day. I did end up finishing Malibu Rising last night. I read a little bit at Starbucks. I don't think I filmed anything after leaving, but I did finish the book yesterday. I read to page 365, meaning I read 257 pages total yesterday, which is just, that's great. I'm feeling very good about that. But I don't want to go too much into my thoughts about this because I do want to talk about it in my monthly reading wrap up. But I will say I really enjoyed this story. I thought it was, in typical Taylor Jenkins Reid fashion, a really beautiful story about love and finding your family, finding the people that you can rely on, and finding your self-worth. And I just thought it was a really, really neat story. It did not affect me in the same way that The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six did. It just didn't hit the same spot for me, but I really liked it. I'm really glad I read it. And that's what I have to say about that one. So then I was thinking, what should I read next? I thought I was gonna read like a mystery thriller, but then I realized all the books in this video so far have been very summery themed. So I decided instead I'm going to continue that theme, read another summer book. So I'm gonna be reading At Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. That is probably the last book that I'll read in this video because we only have a couple days left. I am working today and tomorrow, but I think it's going to be really cute. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm really excited for it. But that is on my Kindle, and my Kindle is completely dead right now. While I wait for my Kindle to charge, I'm going to be reading a little more of ACOTAR because I have just under 100 pages left of this. So I'm going to read a little bit more of this until my Kindle's alive. I really want to see how this one ends, so I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, that's what we have going on. Basically, my plans for today are work, read, and I need to edit a video that I need to get up by tomorrow. So that's the goal. That's all I really have going on for the rest of the video. I'm just excited to see how much more I can read. Okay, hello guys. It is Monday morning, meaning we have officially completed this whole week of reading. And I just wanted to give you a little wrap up and show you everything that I read this week because I feel like I actually was way more successful than I was hoping I would be, considering that I was working all week. But first, I read People We Meet on Vacation. I don't know exactly how many pages I read total this week. I'll tally it up and put it on the screen. But I did finish People We Meet on Vacation. I absolutely adored this book. This might be my favorite Emily Henry so far as the writing and the storytelling goes, because I was just really in love with the whole going on a vacation every summer with your best friend type thing, and I loved Poppy and Alex. So I gave this one 5 stars. I adored it so much, and I think it was a great way to start the week. And then I moved on to a book that I've been waiting so long to read. I read Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I had a good time. I was honestly a little underwhelmed. I think I said this when I talked about it after I finished it, but I just didn't love it as much as her other books that I've read, but I still did have a really great time. I thought the summer vibes were so good. They were so there. And it was just a really good read for the end of summer, early fall for me. And I'm happy that I can finally say I've read it, and now I can go on to read Carrie Soto Is Back. So that was fun. I'm thinking like 3 stars for this one, maybe 3.5. Not 100% yet. And then I finally finished ACOTAR. I did move on to this one. I was already quite a bit into it. I had 100 pages left, and I got those 100 pages finished and absolutely obsessed. Like, I just loved this book so much. I was blown away by everything that happened. The end, like the last 100 pages were crazy. I could not put it down, and I just thought it was such a good start to the series. I absolutely cannot wait to pick the rest of it up and see what it's all like. So this one is a 5-star for me right now. It could change as I go on with the series, but it was a 5-star right off the bat, and I'm very happy to say that because I never thought I would enjoy this book at all. So that was really exciting. And then to wrap it up, I did read most of Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I'm 70% of the way through, so making my way through. I did not finish it last night before falling asleep, but I did read 70% of that. And I listened to a little bit of the audiobook Bossy Pants by Tina Fey, but that was a very small percentage of what I did this week. So I'm not really gonna talk about that, but Same Time Next Summer, I'm adoring it so far. I really love Wyatt, our main male character, and Sam is just really sweet, our main female character. I'm really enjoying it, and I cannot wait to see how that one ends because it's one of those books that has me smiling and giggling the whole time, and every time I pick it up, I don't want to put it down. So I'm having a really good time with that, and honestly, I would say this was a great reading week. I got 3 books finished, and I'm almost done with another. Hopefully I'll finish that one today. I'm just really happy about that because I've been having a hard time getting through books lately. It's been a struggle for me to make time to read and also just to be reading. I've been in a sort of reading slump, so it's really fun that I was able to finish so many books this week and just have a really great end of summer reading vlog for you guys, I think, because obviously this did turn into kind of a theme. It was kind of a summer reading vlog, an end of summer reading vlog, if you will, and I had a really good time making it. So these were the books I read, and Same Time Next Summer. I enjoyed all of them, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to like, comment, or subscribe, that helps me a lot. I would be so thankful. And with that being said, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.